Shinko 2.5. Here, there, see, looks like it has rubbed it, but when I do this, problems in Master Pro. Just registering for those who want to buy this wheel. Always take out your tire from the other side. Put the wire side facing the ground, otherwise this tire will be stuck. In Master Pro, you will need this angled well connector. So I just put 40 psi in this tire just to see the max. I would never ride it at 40 psi. Just want to see if the tire rubs on the sides. 3 things that people should always keep in mind when changing tire on Master Pro. Yes, today is work day. Look at this beauty. I cover it with fire blanket on the concrete floor with fire blanket on it. Just some safety measures in case there is fire. My stock tire is already rubbing on the sides here. So it's not much, very minimal, very minimal. Not as much as the gentleman on Facebook showed that his battery covers are being rubbed by tire from inside. So problems in Master Pro. Just registering for those who want to buy this wheel. Keeping aside, this rides so smooth, and this wheel is awesome. No motherboard issue yet, no other issues yet, no just mechanical issues. Being first batch, these were expected. So yeah, since my stock tire is already doing a little bit of rubbing from the battery side, batteries from the inside, I'm worried. So, and I want to change this tire today to Shinko tire. I was Shinko 2.5 inch width. So I'm a little more worried now, it's gonna rub more. So the solution is, the gentleman on the Facebook who fixed this issue was with spacers installing on the batteries here. So there's already a spacer from Bigod, but some more spacers. So I have ordered these nuts. I will put the link in the description below, these nuts. So I'm hoping that these nuts are gonna provide enough space for any tire. So why I ordered nuts instead of spacers? Because nuts have more width to play with. For example, I ordered M8 nut. So M6 or M5 screws that goes to Bigod, can easily go through it, and nut has a lot of width from the sides. So I will use this as a spacer for my batteries. So let's begin with the tire change and battery expansion, battery spacers installation. So the first step is take the air out of your tire, and you're gonna do just that. And the second part is to take pedals out. And taking the pedals out in Master Pro especially is a little easier than some other wheels, because you just take the whole assembly out, because Master Pro comes with this separate adjustable panel which you just can take out. You don't need to take out the wire and the bar and other stuff. That's it. The pedals are out. In Master Pro, taking out pedals is really easy. So what I tend to do is I put these screws in the pedal, so it's easier later find out which screw goes where. Now you take out this rubber panel. I did a good thing when I first installed these. I installed these with Velcro. It was helping me. Now now you open up these 5 screws to separate this assembly. So you take out these 5 screws and then keep them safe, and then this side's panel just slides out and it looks pretty clean. New wheel, only a couple of weeks old, and now it will expose 4 new screws to hold these tire in from this side. We're still working on no motor cable side, so we take out these 4 as well. These are really tight, and they're supposed to be tight. So these screws also have O-rings, so bear in mind. And it looks like these all screws are same, so even if you mix it up, don't worry about it. The only difference until here is this panel screws, even though they are same screws as these ones, they did not have O-rings. So O-rings. I have to make sure that I collect all the O-rings. So all 4 O-rings are down there in the bottom. I just don't want to drop them accidentally. It's looking so nice and easy up until now. Screws are nice, big, beefy, fat screws. And all the screws been exact same screws up until now. So now we take out somehow those O-rings and turn the wheel around so they can drop off. The spacer came down, and one other O-ring came down. Now you need to make sure that you have some kind of rubbery surface, because now the wheel is literally sitting on your batteries. So this is the spacer that's gonna take our head in at the end. Same process. Take out pedal. Pedal first screws has O-rings. Same thing. Let's see if the screws are same. Yeah, identical. So you cannot mess up. I'll do same and just stick these screws here so I don't lose them. Okay, so this now should come out like that. Call it spacer. As soon as I took out this middle screw, the wheel shifted. It got eased. It's like got separated from somewhere. Okay, it's out. I'm just gonna put these screws here so easier to identify. Everything is metal. So, here they have used a no four-sided screws. Even though this is metal, these clips are metal, nice quality, but they have used normal. You'll need this bit. This one is with a shape in it. Going behind the battery. Now you take out battery. Even though wheel should just slide out, we need battery out so there's more space to play with. So I have aftermarket screws here. They are slightly longer to accommodate the handle. So I hope after installing spacers, these screws still work. Otherwise I'll have to go and get new screws. Slightly longer than what the Godmaster Pro comes with. I like it. Master Pro has been my SAT up until now, and most of the screws are same size. So, spacers that come with big old wheel. But tires are still rubbing. There should be one on this side as well. Yep. So let's see if tire did rub on this side. This side looks fine. A little bit of shade but dirt, no scratches. It's just dirt. This side is fine. Tire has not been rubbing on this side. We'll find out about this side. We get to inspect two sides. So this is the spacer from here. Since now the battery is out, tire should just slide out along with this motor wire. Motor wire is free. You need to be careful. I have not disconnected batteries, so it will be live. There will still be power in there, in that cable. So now these four screws are gonna come out. These are the most tightened screws I have found up until now, because these are main screws. It's supposed to be tight. Remember, these ones should have O-rings. Which one I dropped? Not nice. Okay. 1, 3. So we have two O-rings down there. Then we need to make sure we take them out. So now the tire should just come out. There you go. So that's our spacer for this side. That's our O-ring. Tire is out, but it's laying on the battery, which I don't like. So the tire and motor are really heavy, and they are sitting on the battery cover, which I don't like, so I'm bringing them here. Thankfully this motor wire is long enough, so we can in this separate area. So looks like it's not. It was just dirt. Some scratches here, no, it's dirt. It looks like underneath here, there, see, looks like it has rubbed it. But when I do this, there are no scratches. It's fine. at this. There's dirt everywhere. I went through some water and everything on the surfaces, but there's no spillage or no marks on the heatsink. So this does work. Always take out your tire from the other side. Put the wire side facing the ground, otherwise this tire will be stuck. That your wire is not pinching in the bottom. Okay, the tire is out. I'm just checking my rim for any sharp things. Shinko 2.5. One is Shinko tire. Like here it says Shinko. I don't know if the camera can read it. And it's a hybrid tire for street and off-road trails. I bought 2.5 because Shinko tires are known for being more than what they state. This last bit is always tricky. It's in. Okay, now we pump it. We pump it to 40 so the bead can sit in. Okay. In Master Pro, you will need this angled well connector because a lot of pump won't fit on the well without this. I pumped it to 40, which I will never ever ride up on this PSI, but I pumped it that much so tire's bead can take place and sit properly. Now I'm gonna bring it down. Anything over 25 PSI I don't like. So we'll set this to 23 because tire is new, it's very stiff, doesn't need more than 23. Okay, now after you roughly tighten these 4 screws, main screws, and these cable screws and routing the cable, you can put the battery back on, and then go to back side, install these 4 roughly there as well, and then you can also tighten these later on even though the battery is installed. Okay, the wheel is almost done. Now I'm just gonna tighten these main screws with hand and put the pedals back on and check the tire. So I did rough check, it's not rubbing anywhere for now. So I just put 40 psi in this tire just to see the max. I would never ride it at 40 psi. Just want to see if the tire rubs on the sides. I have not trimmed down tire yet. Just want to see without trimming it works or not. I don't know if camera can show it. See, there's still enough gap, about at least 6 mm gap. So I think until now this tire is perfect. Shinko 244 Sports 2.5. I'm gonna do test ride and then I'm gonna conclude if this is the perfect tire for this. So yeah, I went for a short ride and no noise, nothing, no rubbing. There's enough gap, you can see, between the tire and the batteries. Actually looks more space than my previous tire. I don't know why. Maybe it's 2.5. The stock one was 2.75. It's perfect. You can see. So time for a test ride. So the conclusion will be coming after next video, which is about test ride on this Shinko tire. So what we take out of this video, 3 things that people should always keep in mind when changing tire on Master Pro or Master. Always remember which way the spacers are facing. Not only keep an eye on the spacers between between motor and the shaft. Just look at which way they are facing as well, because the one side was facing front, the other side was facing backwards. And the other conclusion is always de-inflate your shock, otherwise it will be difficult to put everything back together. That's what we learned. The third thing is, it's very easy. It's like 100% easier than it was for my S18, Kingsong S18. Like 100 times easier than S18. I did not need to unplug batteries. I did not need to unpower, switch off anything. All the wiring was there. I did not even open the top rubber panel. Very easy. Now we'll find out in the next video how this tire is. And I did a little bit of checking in the garage, no touching at all. So see you in the next video.